Welcome, and thank you for joining the conversation today. Today, we're going to be talking about a very unique and innovative fundraising opportunity that's being offered by United Games. United Games is a software mobile app developer out of the Utah area, the Provo, Utah area, and they are launching the world's first interactive sports app this October. There's a lot of hype and anticipation for the sports app for several reasons, and I look forward today in being your guide and introducing you to United Games and share with you, who are part of the nonprofit segment of our society, a very unique opportunity to raise funds while having fun and better engaging your supporters and constituents. My name is Mark Armstrong, and I'm an independent affiliate with United Games. I am also the general manager for Team Earn and Play. Now, Team Earn and Play is an association of United Games affiliates. Team Earn and Play works together as independent affiliates of United Games to share the United Games opportunity while it's still available, but also work together to form events, leagues, and tournaments to promote the play of the United Games Sports Act. To this end, in understanding the unique opportunity United Games is offering the nonprofit community, and because of our heritage with service to the community, we formed virtual sports leagues for the purpose of being a bridge for nonprofit organizations to be able to leverage the United Games fundraising opportunity to the best of the abilities, and to be that bridge, that source of resource, if you would, to be able to do the work required for a nonprofit organization to take advantage of the United Games fundraising opportunity. So today's conversation is going to be about how your organization can leverage esports to have fun and raise funds with your supporters, their families, friends, and your community. Now, when you're looking at this agenda, you will notice there's a consistent theme of, following the money, looking into the future, teamwork, generating income, and getting paid. Because at the end of the day, money answers all things, and money is a defense. And these two principles, when applied correctly for any organization, be it a nonprofit organization or an individual managing of his own resources, is solid advice. So being able to have the funds to fulfill your purpose is essential to be able to fulfill your purpose. And we're excited about sharing a way for your organization to be able to accomplish that. Nice to meet you. My name is Mark Armstrong, and about 20 years ago, I entered into the technology field, working for a company named Limelight Networks. I actually started working for Limelight the Monday after they went public, and they had one of the largest initial IPOs in the history of the stock market, almost $250 million. One significant thing about Limelight Networks was prior to YouTube being purchased by Google, all of YouTube's videos were distributed over the Limelight Networks content delivery network. And at the time, that was the ability to deliver big files, video over the Internet, almost at media-grade quality. So I was fortunate enough to be set in a company, in an industry at a time when a lot of the technologies that we take for granted and that have really been adopted across the board, and the full manifestation of mobile devices, et cetera, was just starting to be ideas. And I think that gives me a unique perspective. So that's why I joined United Games as one of the reasons I joined United Games as a affiliate was to help build a world-class organization, and also to be able to, finance my own personal dream. I've invented an alternative basketball game, and that's my why for doing, one of my whys of doing the United Games opportunity. And most importantly, it's because I saw the United Games affiliate program as a means to continue to express my life's mission, which is to be a blessing. And that's also being translated in helping people live more wealthy lives, from the spiritual all the way down to the material. Kind of before we jump into what this is all about, the purpose of this conversation, which is to demonstrate to your organization how through partnering with Virtual Sports League and promoting the concept of play with the cause can help your organization create a steady month in, month out income stream, what I call free money, because it costs your organization nothing and it will cost your supporters nothing but the desire to have fun and a good time and socialize around sports, to be able to tap into this new income stream. Follow the money. There's one thing about advice from an investor has been always to follow the money. If you want to know a good place, a safe place to put your money, where are the smart people going? Where's the money going? Right. So what we've seen with esports, mobile games, fantasy sports, application, is that there's been a lot of investment. There's a lot of money being generated, and there's a lot of money in being organized to better take advantage of these trends. You have Shaq, A-Rod, and Jim Rollins investing in an esports brand. You have Yahoo, who formed their own division, esports division, Yahoo Esports. You have DraftKings, one of the more popular or well-known fantasy sports brands, getting involved with esports and integrating the concept of fantasy with esports. And just a couple of weekends ago, ESPN ran what was it? It was a marathon, a fantasy sports marathon, where they just did fantasy sports all day and all night. So there's a lot of money and a lot of attention. But I think in the space, I think Pokemon Go is really the experience, the app that really brought to the forefront of people where we're at when a disruptive technology that is easy to experience and easy to share with other people can consume our consciousness, can consume our behavior, and can consume our wallet. And for us, for some people, it may not be chasing virtual animated creatures that are somehow augmented on your device based upon where we are with GPS. It could be sports games. It could be the opportunity to be more engaged in a sporting experience. But one thing we know about Pokemon Go is Pokemon Go is on a $1 billion runway. They're on pace to do $1 billion within the first year, and that would be a record. Shortly after the Pokemon Go happened, the Wall Street Journal published a report talking about how in-app purchases are expected to hit an estimated $36 billion. Now, that's significant because they expect that number to go up to approximately, I believe it's $50 billion by 2020. And if in-app purchases is the in-app transaction, let's call them in-app transactions or microtransactions, which are small transactions but done in massive numbers, generate these type of billions of dollars and the forecast of more billions of dollars in the future. It's that whole concept, that reality, if you would, that United's Games business revenue model is built upon. Now, actually, over the last decade, there have been several mobile apps that have become billion-dollar apps, most notably Candy Crush, Angry Birds. What's most exciting is how quickly apps and games today can scale to be a billion-dollar app. I mean, just a few years ago, both Instagram and Snapchat achieved billion-dollar status by their 14th month. And Pokemon Go's current pace is do it within 12 months. So it's against this backdrop, right? It's against the backdrop of mobile games, of esports, of fantasy sports, of billions and billions of dollars in microtransactions and billions of dollars in sales that's fueling these trends that United Games is introducing a better way to play. United Games is releasing the world's first live game-based sports event app where fans can play and interact in real time in their favorite league, with their favorite team and favorite player. United Games is set to build a billion-dollar company themselves. And based upon all my personal research, not only will United Games build a billion-dollar company, but I believe United Games will build a billion-dollar company in record time. Now, as a captain of a championship collegiate basketball team, as well as spending a decade working in technology with startups, both with startups as well as in startups, I fully understand that teamwork makes the dream work. So before I fully committed to become an affiliate with United Games, I vetted the company's leadership team. And United Games has a great balance of diverse experience, expertise, and skill that technology startups really require. Both Jeff and Natalie collectively have over 30 years of corporate executive experience with multi-billion-dollar direct sales companies. That company is Nu Skin, and Nu Skin, as early as 2014, had 950 million independent direct representatives globally. Now, Mark Manji is a world-renowned game developer who made his mark in the gaming space in the mid-2000s when he went to EA Sports, and he took the Madden game to the #1 video game in the world, as well as helping other video franchises of the EA Sports family become the #1 video game in their respective categories. So United Games is following the lead of companies like Amazon and most recently Airbnb and Uber in leveraging an affiliate marketing model to bring their app to the market. In the simplest form, affiliate marketing is referral marketing. I refer you to vendor A. You purchase from vendor A, then vendor A pays me a small referral fee. So this foundation of disruptive technology that's being released within the hottest, fastest growing entertainment segments, a really cool company which is extending an opportunity to participate in the billion-dollar industry to the common man. And the same company has created a unique opportunity to extend an opportunity to participate in this billions and billions of dollars streaming through these markets to nonprofit organizations like yourself. Haven't you felt that for far too often a good work is limited by the lack of funding? C3 recently released a white paper talking about the future of fundraising. Now, this white paper provided 9 keys to the trends in the future of marketing, along with 22 insights. Now, 4 of the 9 trends really jumped out to me. The first is mobile is huge, and it's here to stay. You know, I consult with people on a daily basis, and what I tell them is if you want to be in front of people, you have to gain access to their phone. If I was starting a business today, I would start with a mobile plan objective first and then go from there. The second trend that jumped out to me is smart marketers are content marketers. If you want your message to connect with people today, you have to move beyond traditional look at me messaging. And you must now connect with today's consumer who is hypersensitive and resistant to traditional advertising and communication methods. The third trend that jumped out to me is donors want to have fun. Now, I really relate to this because I have over 30 years of volunteerism, starting as a president of a student body organization in high school, all the way to today where I serve as a director within my church, and I sit on the executive team for a local nonprofit. So this is one thing I know for sure. If you want donors and supporters to be excited to hear from you, to look forward to participating in your event, make each engagement as fun as possible. Now, the fourth trend that really jumped out to me is personalization is not an option. Across all segments, people are looking to support businesses, organizations, and causes that they connect with on a personal level. We believe the United Games nonprofit program will allow any nonprofit to exploit these four trends to regularly get exposure on your supporters' mobile phones, to insert your organization and cause into the entertainment experience of your supporters, to create a fun and easy way for supporters to raise funds for your organization, and to connect on a personal level with your supporters and their friends through providing them the opportunity to engage with their favorite sports teams, leagues, and players. So to this end, we developed the Virtual Sports League, Play with a Cause. The Virtual Sports League is a partnership between nonprofit organizations and an association of independent affiliates of United Games for the purpose of helping nonprofits better engage their supporters through esports events, tournaments, and leagues, while the entire time raising funds for their organization at no cost to the organization and no cost to their supporters. Our first major event in launching this is the Virtual Football Fundraising Tournament. This Play with a Cause event will be a week-long tournament that will incorporate the 3 primetime evening games. Now, the tournament will include the participation of several nonprofits, their supporters, and community members, with the tournament winner, the person who scores the most points over the course of these 3 games. The cause he is playing for will receive half of the funds raised by virtual sports leagues throughout the tournament. Now, our initial goal is modest. It's a modest $2,500 we want to be able to sow. Now, there's a strong likelihood that that number could be significantly larger. We're going to cut half of the revenues that come to us generated by this tournament to one nonprofit. But also, just because of the nature of the compensation plan, we also want to generate an aggregate revenue stream for all the nonprofits included of about $15,000. So let's real quick talk about the financial potential. And the math is really simple. Now, first, a disclaimer. I am an independent affiliate with United Games. I am not an employee of United Games. These are projections. There are several variables that go into these projections being remotely possible. With that said, I personally believe that I'm giving you conservative numbers based upon what I'm experiencing in multiplication, what I see as an exciting, off-the-charts app, and what I'm seeing as the cause that these numbers, I believe that your nonprofit can get more than 5 people to participate in this initial tournament and download the app and commit themselves to the full experience for the purpose of raising funds. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be very engaging over the course of an entire week. And I believe that your nonprofit, at least for a couple of referral levels or cycles, can get those 5 to get your first group of people to recruit another group and get that other group to recruit another group. I believe you can do that. Beyond 3 levels, I would take that as gravy. These projections have 5 because I can see that really happening. But I believe easy, with minimal effort and partnership, you can accomplish that. So with that said, when you look at the upper left, you have the number 5 represents people. The $20 represents total token revenue generated over the course of a month. A player generates tokens through either purchasing them or the route 94% of all gamers go is engaged with an advertiser to receive tokens. The United Games has determined it will take 5 ad engagements a day to secure 5 tokens. So technically, for someone who really engages in the process and is really in the app on a regular basis, like they are with a handful of their apps, they can generate $150 worth of commissionable token revenue. We're using 20. Excuse me. So with that number right there, duplicated down to 5 levels, you are looking at a monthly commission of $5,300 in that example. And if you move to the bottom right, these are examples of payouts for individual games. So a player can generate tokens, and when they secure tokens, you earn a commission. So every time they build up their bank account, their virtual bank account, you earn commission. Then when they play in a game and they spend 5 tokens to buy into a game, to play into the most interactive part of the game, and they spend that 5 tokens, you earn a commission. So in looking at the bottom right-hand corner where they are spending the tokens they earn, you earn the commission. In this example here, 5 players going down to 4 levels, you generated $90 per game from those numbers there, and that $90 per game equates into $360. So you would be looking at a monthly, again, in this projection here, which I believe is conservative, you'll be looking at a monthly projection of $5,670 and the annual projection of $68,000. And guess what? It didn't cost you a single penny. You invested some time and energy to throw a virtual party with your supporters and community. And in the process, you're generating revenue. Let's say that you only got $1,000 a month. And from being proactive and creating entertaining, engaging, personalized activities, which gives you the opportunity to put your cause, brand in front of people on their mobile phones on a regular basis, and you get paid $1,000 a month for doing that, or you generate $1,000 a month for doing that for your organization. That's a pretty good return on investment. I'm just saying. So the requirements, kind of 2 levels here. So the requirements to register as a nonprofit with United Games and be able to participate in their compensation plan at no cost to you and at no cost to your supporters requires submission of your tax ID, submission of your email address, a business statement, mission statement, and 1 paragraph overview of what you've been doing lately, your current efforts. Then to make it work and stick, and to provide that emotionally charged engagement and experience, both with your organization as well, and just as important as is with the app, you partner up with us to really execute full-fledged 100 miles per hour the virtual football fundraising tournament, and we all collectively effort to make it as big as possible. Because the bigger it is, the more funding you're going to get just off GP, and then there's opportunity for that pot to be as big as possible that could be split amongst organizations. And then as our goal and objective is to continue to be a resource, a partner with you, and continue to do events through multiple sports and just month after month, year after year, find ways to engage your supporters in a manner that you continue to have these ongoing fun events. They're participating in other events, and you're still raising funds month after month, year after year. So real quick reminder, it's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. And it's free. The advertising revenue pays for itself. You get paid on the 10th of every month. You're either going to get paid on a payment card that United Games will issue to you, or you get a payment deposited in your checking account. It hasn't been finalized, but those are the two options. But they have finalized payments will be on the 10th. So what are the benefits to your organization? One, you have the opportunity to be in front of your supporters on their mobile phones. It's an easy and effective way to really exploit these trends that C3 identified. So you're able to insert your organization within the entertainment content that your supporters are consuming. You'll be able to provide an innovative and fun way to both connect with supporters and raise funds. And you'll be able to help supporters connect on a personal level with their favorite sports teams and players. And, of course, you have the opportunity to create a passive income stream, passive funding stream for your organization that has the potential to grow month over month and year after year for the foreseeable future, and empower you to do a good work to its completion because you have money to answer the money question, and you have money to protect the cause so it can reach its destination. And finally, what's in it for us? As independent affiliates, we also get compensated from the revenues generated from players connecting to your organization. So it's a natural win-win. And let me just be candid and upfront. It's a strategic, tactical move that is being gentle as a lamb and wise as a serpent. It's this opportunity to generate personal compensation through fulfilling personally what, as I mentioned before, is my personal purpose of being a blessing and helping people live wealthy lives, is a strategic approach to exploiting the compensation plan that United Games is offering through the nonprofit fundraising campaign, but also to do good. And when you can make money, help other people make money, and do good, that's just a wow. That's just a wow. So if you have any questions, follow up with the person that referred you to this video, to this call, and they can get your questions answered. With this video, you should have received a form. Just complete that form, get that back to your person. The next steps is they will, the affiliate you're working with will take that form, will submit it directly to United Games. United Games will confirm with you that you've become a approved nonprofit partner of United Games, as well as letting the affiliate know that you're now connected to them, and they will follow up with you with the next steps, getting organized for the virtual football tournament and establishing our first event together and really setting the precedent for excellent events, fun time, and financial success. Again, my name is Mark Armstrong, General Manager of Team Earn and Play, Association of Independent United Games Affiliates, working together to share this opportunity during this limited time, as well as creating events, leagues, and tournaments to encourage people to play the United Games Sports app. Appreciate your time today. Really look forward to working with you, and be blessed.